with the news presentation from our Lagos.
Nigeria's target of achieving 6% economic growth can be realized in year 2025 if the economic policy of government is painstakingly implemented. Economic analysts, while evaluating prospects of the nation in 2025, say the central bank's latest projection of 4.17% GDP growth in 2025 is the path to economic recovery and will be fast-tracked. Joel Pupola has more.
The economic reforms of the current administration has dovetailed into year 2025 with more policies and programs that will stimulate economic growth expected to be introduced. Analysts say the recent economic outlook is a sign that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and with Nigeria expected to increase production of crude oil and reduction of importation of petroleum products, the country will earn more, which will stabilize the foreign exchange market.
2025 looks like a year when Nigeria will earn more from crude oil. That income will help to bolster the supply of foreign exchange, and therefore it will help Nigeria to stabilize its currency.
And I think that we're going to see a lot of progress in the electricity situation in the country as states grapple with their own unique situation. 3 areas: housing, global value chains for the digital economy, and the electricity market, where I think we'll see real progress by this government in just a few months.
Addressing inflation, which the government hopes to prune down to 15%, and tackling security challenges, analysts say is instrumental to ensuring availability of food. Access to credit facilities is also crucial to rejuvenate the economy.
So the government need to think very well to see what they need to put in place. At least if there is constant power, it would solve at least 50% of the problem.
Should do something that will make people come, meet us, the small business owners, give us the money. If you give us, we have the ability to turn it around, because the money we save every day, if we have more to buy raw materials, improve our businesses, the economy will grow. It's from the grassroots that it goes up.
Economic analysts are expectant that there will be a reduction in interest rates this year, with the bright prospect of the Nigerian economy. In Lagos, Joel Pupola, NTA News.
Now, have you been receiving text messages from sources that you do not know or that you did not subscribe to and wondering how to stop them? Do you know that some of these unsolicited messages can lead to serious problems if not checked or regulated? Adeola Komiakere sought experts' view on how to put a stop to this.
The growing number of spam texts being sent to people's mobile devices without their consent, oftentimes from unknown sources, has been attributed to factors like increased use of automated texting tools, data breaches, exposing phone numbers, and malicious actors looking to exploit mobile users for marketing or fraudulent purposes.
My grandma was defrauded recently of something like that. The person sent a text message saying, "Oh, this is your grandson. I need so amount of money right now."
This is generally considered a negative trend, as it can also be annoying and potentially harmful to individuals receiving these messages.
But you know, sometimes you just be surprised, different messages from concerning things that does not concern you.
While many agree that such messages can make one fall victim to cybercrimes, others believe that subscribers should not throw caution to the wind.
With respect to the way some of these telecoms companies actually operate, it should be their responsibility to protect their customers. It should be their responsibility to heighten their cybersecurity.
Legal practitioners speak on the rights of subscribers and how to curtail such excesses.
And we have 2 government agencies, Nigerian Communication Commission and the Consumer Protection Commission. By the time subscribers bombard these 2 commissions with these unsolicited message reports, they will call the service providers to order.
If we were in a litigation-conscious environment, there will be lots of class actions. Lawyers would make a killing in court.
Do not respond to unknown senders. Activate the Do Not Disturb on your phone, or block the sender, or report to service providers. These few tips, respondents say, can help to stop getting unsolicited text messages. In Lagos, Adeyola Komiakere, NTA News.
That's all from Lagos. Nationwide will continue in Abuja after this timeout.
I am Oluremi Tinubu, the global and national Stop TB champion. Many people have asked why I've chosen to champion the fight against a disease like tuberculosis. My reason stems from a deep personal experience. I once had a friend who unfortunately fell ill and concealed the nature of his sickness until it was too late. Eventually, after he passed, we discovered he had tuberculosis. Sadly, due to the stigma and discrimination surrounding the disease, he would not speak up or seek for help. His death was a painful reminder that we could have intervened and saved a life if only we had known earlier. Tuberculosis is an airborne disease that primarily affects the lungs, but can also impact other parts of the body. Being airborne means anyone, regardless of their social economic status, can contract it. In Nigeria, one person dies of TB-related illness every 7 minutes, amounting to 206 deaths every day. Globally, one person succumbs to TB every 25 seconds, which is a staggering 3,456 lives lost daily. These deaths are entirely preventable because TB is curable if detected and treated early. If you or someone you know has been coughing for 2 weeks or more, coughing up blood, experiencing night sweats, or losing weight drastically, it might be TB. Please visit the nearest government hospital or primary health care center for proper diagnosis and treatment. TB treatment is free in all government and some private health facilities. Let us also remember not to stigmatize or discriminate against TB patients or those who have been treated for TB. Individuals who have been cured of TB cannot infect others. I call on all stakeholders, especially the private sector, to join us in the fight to end TB in Nigeria. Together, we can make a difference. Remember, TB anywhere is TB